What's going on, people? It's your boy AnimalB coming to you with another workout. Today is chest, once again working out with BIG LOOD, and we're getting right into the exercises. I'm going to try to skip out on all the warm-up sets and get right into the actual meat and potatoes of the workouts. So we started off with decline bench press. Now we don't have a decline press machine as far as a free weight, like a flat bench, but so we have to use the Smith machine. But we went through all of our progressions, nice good warm-up, and felt real good. I do see a lot of individuals doing this movement incorrectly. When you do this movement, you want to actually bring the bar a little bit below your pecs. A lot of people try to bring it to their mid chest like they're doing a flat bench, but this movement is more for the underneath portion of your pecs. So what's the point of you bringing it to your mid pec or to your throat? Very dangerous. A lot of tension on the rotator cuff and can really seriously injure yourself. Next, moving on, trying to step it up. Got 3 wheels on the bar. Feeling real good. Bust out an easy 10. So I then upped it up to 3 wheels on a quarter, and it was a little heavier, a lot slower movement, but I was able to get some successful lifts. Not really sure how many I did. I want to say maybe 6, and Lou spotted me on the last 2, but felt real good. Trying not to bounce it too hard off my chest. Trying to keep good form the entire way, focusing on the squeeze portion that we all should be doing. And it was a real good lift, real good attempt. Now I'm thinking about this. Make sure you have a good spotter. If you look at Lude, he's giving me a little bit of pressure, helping me to get it up, but he's not picking it off of me. When you are doing these type of lifts, make sure you have someone you trust and someone who really knows how to spot and how to spot you the way you particularly like it. Our next exercise moved on to some incline bench. Once again, like I said, skipped out all the warm-up sets, getting right into it. Lude has 205 on the bar. For those who don't know, Big Lude went through an entire shoulder reconstruction surgery when he was in high school. No, excuse me, when he was in college, from playing football. So he's really limited on his left side. That's why you'll see sometimes the bar will go on a real sharp angle, just like that. Okay. So I know this about him, so I'm always keeping an eye on that shoulder when we do these pressing movements. And that was a good attempt for him. Next, we moved on to 225. Same concept. I'm keeping an eye on that shoulder. I'm keeping an eye on his form, everything he's doing, to make sure that he has some successful attempts, some successful lifts. Now, Lou doesn't touch his chest when he does these movements because of his lack of range of motion because of his shoulder. But me, myself, I like to really get the full range of motion. So whenever I do these lifts, this flat bench decline, I always touch my chest, try not to bounce it. Got me starting off here with 240, 235. So this was my maybe third set. Bumped it up to 235 and busted out 10. I ended up going to 275 today. It felt real good. I did post a video last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I'll be doing 315, but today was just for reps. So got up to 275 for a good few reps, and things are coming out real well, coming out real good. The diet is still looking good. Still eating 6 to 7 meals a day. The weight is still coming up, getting stronger and stronger every day. So if you're definitely trying to increase your bench, increase your size, make sure you are eating your meals and don't try to max out every time you do chest, every time you squat. You don't have to max out every single time. Go through the reps, go through your progressions, get your reps at 8, reps at 10, if you can get 12. Sometimes we did reps at 15, but that's what it's all about, variation. Next thing we did were dumbbell pullovers. Now these are, for this particular exercise, we have completely different form. Once again, between Lude and myself. If you look at Lude, he has his hips down, and as he brings the dumbbell up, he kind of gives himself an anterior pelvic tilt. Not really sure why he does this. It's just could just be his form, just the way he does the exercise. Like I say, everything I say is not saying his positioning is wrong. My positioning is right. I'm just giving you, showing you what I observe. So he has an anterior pelvic tilt when he gets to the top of the movement, but he's bringing it back nice and good. If you look at his chest, he has a real nice squeeze of the chest right there, and that's exactly how you should do this movement. Me on the other hand, since I do not do any abs whatsoever, I don't do any abs, I don't do any cardio, I lose weight very, very quickly, very, very easily. I like to keep my hips up in the air. I feel a lot more core activation when I do it this way. Um, I bring it back a little bit lower than Lou did. As you see, bring it a little bit lower than my head. And I bring it right above my chest with my squeeze. And I like to finish this movement off with some tricep extensions. Really, I need to really bring my triceps up for my bench, my overall bench. So anytime I can incorporate triceps, I do. So for this particular movement, it kind of goes hand in hand because tricep is a secondary muscle work when doing chest. So once I get through my set of 12 here, I then bust out 20 tricep extensions. Okay, nice squeeze, quick movements, and that's how I do every single set every time I do these dumbbell pullovers. But this your boy AnimalB, signing out.